Welcome back to the Egghead Scramble podcast. We are one day out from the PGF 2026 draft, and it's exciting. I hope you tuned in, saw it, saw the fun, had a blast, and well, now it's time to get a little grading from the man himself, the man with numbers, the data strangler, Abe from Substats.
Yo, what's going on?
Oh, just did a little thing last night. I didn't get promoted or anything, but I did do a PGF draft.
Yeah, that was crazy. I noticed it immediately. Like I haven't known you for that long, Egghead, but like I can tell you were just something was different with you that night. So like, can you talk about that a bit? Like first time draft, first time owner.
Sure. And I'll give you a preview that I will be revealing all of my draft strategy. I'll even give you my notes that I had ahead of time that will be available at the end of the show. But no, I think the commentary did a good job of capturing it. I mean, kind of time to put my money where my mouth was because I did the kind of the pseudo official pre-draft rankings for the PGF for a number of years, and I used to be doing your job, giving the draft grades, but this time it was okay. Those things like teachers, those who can't do teach, or maybe those who can't do commentate or comment, if you will. And now it's time to do it. So I don't know. It was pretty amazing. I had our coach Kenny Johnson on the couch there, and had the GM CJ Seagraves there, and it was a lot of fun. Had a lot. Pardon me. Yes. Everyone loves the dogs. We have mini Bernie doodles at our house, but I'm here with the in-laws and they have the full size. So my Domino is now XL and it's Dylan. But anyway, so it was yes, I'm still gonna pay attention to you, dog. It was a lot of fun. And we had a blast. I was a little hurt that they didn't capture some of the smack talk that was going on amongst the ownership. There was some fun stuff. Hey, we're like siblings. We all want each other to succeed, but you give a little elbow to your sibling. You needle them a little bit, so it was fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, it was a blast. Kenny had a great time. We've talked afterwards. CJ had a lot of fun. He was making fun of people with some good clips out there. It was fun. Did you enjoy watching it?
I did. I felt like it was electrifying. I felt it from home, like 1,800 miles away. So no, I had a great time watching. I captured all the stats for the draft and spreadsheet. Just making my content now post draft. But yeah, no, I'm here to talk. Yeah, ready to talk about market value tracker and then get to the grading portion.
Okay, I was like, you better not still be working. We're live, brother.
Yeah, no, I got it ready to go.
All right.
So I'll go through these real quick because we have sake of time. So you saw a version of this live or at moments during the draft, like every time someone drafted. So what this was, it's an auction draft. So it's a value comparison, right? How did you spend based per grappler? Were you on market? Were you over the money, under the money, or are you just right? And then I had it track, all the teams, all their picks, or leftover revenue. And then how it basically works is, let me zoom in. Someone has 30,000 ceiling points. It's $100 a point. So their fair market value is 3,000. That was just the simplest way I came up with. But I'll show a couple of examples here. So, and please jump in whenever, but. So I have a couple examples here, right? I'll show one example each. So Austin, he went number 2 in the draft, but the Kings spent the most on him out of any other player in the draft in total. So
sure.
His ceiling value was 6,300 points. I had the Kings saved 900. We'll go down to Travis Haven. Now Travis Haven was the first player to come out, or first grappler to come out, and immediately you jumped in and said 3,000. I don't know if you're playing like some Jedi mind tricks, but that was awesome. And he went.
My man.
Yeah, and he went for 5,100. The Twisters saved 600.
Hold on a second. Let's go back to Aranda real quick.
Aranda, yes, sir.
So here's my question of if his fair market value is 6,300, so you're leaving yourself 2,700 if you paid fair market value, 2,700 to put together two other guys, so you would have like one at minimum 1,000 for one guy, and you have 1,700 for the next.
Yeah. So that's basically what this shows you.
Okay, that just seems like, I mean, granted, it's good on them to get them for only 5,400 then, but yeah, I'm sorry, just keep going. That it just seems like a lot.
Yeah, no, this is just based on the pre-draft analysis I did. Definitely be a little bit more different next year, but yeah, that's just the estimation.
All
Then
right, keep going.
wasn't too far off. Sorry, let's go down. Let's talk about Jaden Groner. You guys had, in my opinion, the steal of the draft. He was like ranked number 2, I believe, and you saved $3,300 bucks on him, and he was projected 63 points for the season. So great job on that.
Thank you.
Yep. Going down, we'll show a fair market one. Brett Moyer, you guys got him for $3,000. You got fair market line here. Same thing for the Phenoms, and then it just goes down here for the rest of the draft picks. But that's just the appetizer. I was going to get to the main meal right here.
Oh,
this is the post-draft analysis that I made. So I know I don't want to make some people upset, but this is just what the data shows. This is all preseason, so none of it really matters, because what matters in the data that none of it matters because the season matters. He's like, right?
No, I just put up things. It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm not evaluating. I'm not judging you. I swear to God.
Yeah. So, but the data that is going to really matter is when the season starts. So this is all just estimations and all that, but still
hey man,
fun.
As one of the owners, I got some feelings about those grades, but okay.
Yeah. So we'll go down. Where do I have the order? I have it down here. So we got the Kings. I'm sorry, the Twisters are first, Colorado's, Kings in third place, and the Phenoms are last. So A minus, B plus, and 2 B.
Oh, well, I mean, you're already there, brother. I swear, I'm gonna get you a fidget spinner.
You should,
or one of those little things, just so you can just like keep. Okay, so zoom in a bit. Again, some of us are older than you.
I'm just excited right now.
Okay, I got it. All right, so just give me. I mean, you gave us the bottom line up front, so do it. I mean, you got the coaching notes. So what? Or I guess break this part down for us, because you got it right there.
Yeah. So
stop it.
No. Below is more detail. So that's
okay. Then fine. Go ahead.
Yeah. So here's all the draft storylines that I came up with. Not going to read exactly verbatim, but the Twisters, they got a grade of A minus because they have a power rating of 5.290. They actually saved a pretty good amount in the draft as well. So they got some of the best steals. Down right here, we have the alternate.
I will say this.
Yep.
They did like lean over to me after Travis Haven, like, dude, you messed up. We would have paid so much more. And I'm like, okay, I can't do the one player strategy. I mean, good on, like, hey, Twisters, Abe is saying you were right. So congrats. Continue.
Yeah. No, and there's a lot of different points we can go to. So I have a breakdown here of the alternate deep dive, because I wanted to factor in the alternates and how much everybody spent on the draft. And here is a little locked roster impact. So I see it as a couple of different ways happen. Some teams, their franchise player were rated a little lower, but they picked up very strong draft picks. And some teams already had strong franchise players, and they picked up additional, stronger draftees. So there's kind of a lot of different lenses you can go out. Look at this.
All right.
Yeah. So where would you like to begin? Dive in. We can go anywhere.
Hey, brother. The show is yours. I've been told I must remain objective in my opinions here.
Yeah.
So I am just here to help keep the ball rolling a little bit, and to feel your grading wrath, perhaps. I don't know. Let's go. So hey, take us through everything, man.
Yeah. So here's the team summary. All they spent. The Twisters still have $200 left. They should probably get that for those delicious Hydra energy drinks that I had at the qualifier. So that's probably be spending the last $200. But
Nice.
let's go through all the different power ratings right here. So the Kings, their base rating was a 1.522. They added 4.3 in a power rating. So here, and then their threat, their combined index is 25.16. Their ceiling points be about 320. They're 74% of the strength of the 100 ranked team, and they spent $0. They got a grade of B minus. And then here's a little bit of draft philosophy that I had the agent make up. So it's I'd say they're a choke heavy lineup, 4-7 specialists. Here they need some depth to compete with top tier teams. This is just what the data spit out, but I think it gives some at least some starter notes or begin opening conversation.
Yeah, I mean, Jared is definitely a killer. He goes for the kills. Cam loves the kills, although he's added a little bit of leg lock game.
Mhm.
Jet is doing a great job of getting to the back, but and getting some RNCs. But he also loves that K guard going to the leg lock with his Aoki lock, which he has a very nice BJJ Fanatics instructional on. Randy is definitely a breaker.
Yeah.
So I mean, and Magana, he's 100% a breaker. He's a leg lock guy. So
yeah, so they added a taller leg lock guy and they added a shorter one too, so they're gonna have. So that's something I want to factor in as well. I want to start collecting heights for all the guys this season, and just see, because that's an interesting data point that that Peter brought up. It's like, we got taller guys versus shorter guys all the time. Like,
yeah.
There's interesting points there, so I'm going to start working to collect that.
Yeah, Randy and Haven are both very tall drinks of water, but so is Elijah Carlton. So,
So then here's the Twisters, the number one, or the team with the highest ranking post draft. They potential to score 368 points this season.
Mm-hmm.
They got an A minus. They're the strongest team, and this is a team that had like a legend of the PGF, Elijah Carlton, and they added 2 undefeated qualifier winners that have very low submission
and
times.
don't be sleeping on Kevin Buring up there at the first spot. Come on.
Yeah, absolutely, as well.
And the fact that Kevin Buring and Elijah Carlton are both going to be coached by their actual coach, Sean Applegate, that makes them very dangerous.
Yep, that's a factor as well. So you added 2 killers, and you already got 2 killers, like strong killers on their own.
And you got Jake Strauss there. He's a heavy killer. You get Giovanni Ortiz, who's a PGF veteran, PGF season 3, made it to the playoffs. Eric Allen, former professional football player. He was in the CFL. But go ahead, man.
Yeah, no, and Allen is like, I think if that guy gets his chance, he's gonna put someone through a wall. So hopefully, exciting to see.
Sure.
Now let's go to the phenoms right here. They got Rayfield monster, Coachel monster.
Well, hold on, scroll up a little bit because you didn't talk about the other factors, because they have a ceiling, right? And you have a grade, and what's up there?
Yeah, so based on the points that I have now, they're only going to have projected 264 points. That's just what the data says. Definitely could be wrong. Hope it's wrong.
That's 44 points less than the team on the right.
Yep, next to the Colorado Wolverines.
Yeah, man, just saying. No, I just noticed things. Sorry, go ahead.
No, thank you. So, but the phenoms, they picked up a speed demon in Noah McCulley. Out of his 6 matches, they're all by submission, and his average sub time was 20 minutes. So they got him at a super high discount. They spent the rest of their budget on them, and then of course they got strong wrestling with Jared Atkins. Got a great who will most likely get some kills, most likely guillotine or front headlock. They added Kyle Chambers for depth and experience. He's fighting back at his weight class. And then this is Sean Melanson, very, very proven record outside PGF, but he's going to be very exciting this season.
Now, I'll tell you, I had the same strategy in case my actual strategy did not work. I'll give you a little moose boosh. If I did not get the guys I wanted, I was going to save money and just walk everyone until Noah McCulley. That was one of my branch plans, to see what happened, etc. So go ahead.
Yeah, no, Noah McCulley, he's definitely going to get some breaks, some 4-point breaks this season. Now, talk about the Colorado Wolverines. Started
It's a moral imperative, my friend. It has to happen.
You also have a very high net impact from where you started to where you guys are at now. Your strength is 89% of the twisters. Looking to get about 308 points this season projected. And you guys got top rated draft picks for over 50% off. You got Sam right here, and then you also
He could
got
win it all.
what's that? Sam?
I really think Sam could win it all.
And then you also got Brett Moyer, which is so you guys added two big leg lockers, and then Sam, who's good everywhere, but also has really strong wrestling. And then in the reserves, you also got a fast guy as well. Out of Squire's 2 qualifiers, I think his average time was like 52 seconds or something. I don't remember how many matches he won, but his average sometimes pretty slow.
So again, like JB said, I just want to throw it out there. They definitely need to add mics to each owner next time. And they could cut those. They could, they can sound mix it out later, if they want. But I mean, the chat was fun. The banter, it was a blast. It was fun. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, and then just rounding it out just gives us more draft philosophy for each team right here. And here's some strategy insights right here. So Twisters, they lead the threat score. They have high ceiling points. They have $200 left for those delicious Hydra energy drinks. Las Vegas Kings, they're definitely coming with a lot more kills than the other teams, but still have breakers is there as well. And Twisters, pretty much almost everyone on their squad specializes on a break under a minute. Phenom's got a speed demon with breaks, and the Wolverines, you guys are going break heavy approach. Here.
And I'll tell you right now, I told him, get the sub. I don't care how. If you can get a break within a minute, do it. So they're empowered. Go ahead.
And here, this is what I thought would be fun to show and we could do this live. So because I don't want this to be the final, this is what Subset says. Maybe ask some people in the chat, or what do you think, Egghead? Which one of these teams do you think I should drag around, in your opinion, considering data, tangibles and the intangibles?
I'm not allowed to be non-objective. I mean, gotcha. On the draft alone, or you mean after the draft?
After the draft, where do you think
okay, so here's the thing. Obviously, I think I have the best team. Let's just put that aside. So put me fourth. Put my team fourth. Just for the hell of it. Okay, so who do I think has the best teams that I'm facing? I mean, I'll be on the couches, man. I mean, my team's doing the work. We're just making sure they have the stuff. I honestly think the Twisters are the top. Obviously, as you said, coming along with Elijah Carlton, Kevin Buring, 2 very dangerous people, lots of experience in the PGF. They got their coach, Sean Applegate, who's amazing on the sidelines, and also for looking at tape and strategy. Those 3 alone, that's a really strong starting group. Then you add Travis Haven, great counter leg locking, good leg locking, tall drink of water, good guy. You got, man, Isaac's gonna love this. Maybe TV dinner is Rudy there. Anthony Parker Salisbury. And then you got Darce Daddy. So they actually had a guy that's actually specialized in kills, and he's a wild man. So yeah, they're dangerous as hell. Las Vegas Kings, after everything's said and done, should be second. Obviously, they started very strongly, having Jet, and Cam Hurd has, man, that guy just he left the PGF last season or not season before last, and he just went on a tear, winning ADCC gold medals. Every day he gets stronger and more dangerous. He's an inspiration. Austin Arande, great pickup, just a great guy.
Yeah.
JB, I have hair. Okay,
he does have confirmed. He does have hair. He has a high and tight.
Come on, man.
Sorry, I can't see.
Sorry. JB, he's now a participant in the PSYOP that my kids have had on me for a decade, and I'm bald. I'm like the haircut guy. The barber keeps taking my money. Come on. Anyway, so the Kings, Austin Rande, awesome. And then Chewy, he's an interesting pick. He's very much a leg locker. We'll see. He is, like you said, the height thing is kind of interesting because he's a very much shorter leg locker. I think the longer ones, yeah, I think that'll be interesting. He was not high on my board, but then Noah McCulley, no, he didn't get Noah McCulley. They got Jared Fagete. Pardon me. I mean, Jesus, you got the Thing and the Hulk on the same team. What are you doing over there? Between Cam Hurd and Jared Fagete, Jared, amazing wrestler. He loves to get to the back, loves the kills, and I believe in him. So I mean, they're a dangerous group for sure. Phenoms. I mean, they're pardon me, but like Derek Rayfield obviously came out and just made his presence felt, both as a character and individual, but also like with solid, insanely good jiu-jitsu. I mean, he was like on EBI like 4 as a 12-year-old or something. He's been doing this stuff forever, and he's a lot of fun to watch. We'll be talking smack with him, but credits where credit due, etc. Andrew Cockle, I mean, that's the thing. Is like he's kind of that unknown. He's had so many matches, and he just competes all the time. I mean, he's a super vet of just pure competition. That's a skill all its own. I've seen lots of great tape on him. But the same thing. He's kind of stayed in the Northeast regional circuit. So I'm very interested in that, and that'll like be a big part of like how the Phenoms do is like how one of their captains. Cockle does. I mean, he comes out and he starts like just smoking people. That's going to set the tone for the Phenoms and going to give them some serious momentum, and then Sean Melanson. I love his attitude. I love his authenticity. We'll see how he is. Again, haven't seen him on the national stage for a bit, but man, the first time he gets somebody in air jail, good Lord, that's going to go viral, but also just like, he's going to be clowning people with that. If he does it, it'd be great. And then who are their last picks? Shoot, let me go over my spreadsheet.
They got.
Charlie Chambers. I mean, he's been at the highest levels of the game. Very dangerous individual. Noah McCulley, again, that was the one where I was grumpy because that was going to be my play to do the walk everyone for that. Bruni, hey man, he's had a little PGF experience and he's there with his coach, Chris Olivo. So that's good. Derek Atkins, blue collar work ethic, Oklahoma guy. I love watching his videos on Instagram. I think he came in second at the Johnny Hernandez Invitational 2. So they can step in. But that's how I have it personally. I think the Twisters and the Kings and the Phenoms. But of course, the real winners and who will be overall number 1. Number 4 on your books right there, but number 1 in your hearts, Colorado Wolverines.
What? CJ was on point today to that one.
Yeah. Okay, there you go, CJ. All right.
But yeah, no, that finishes up here, and then got all this I explained earlier. But then here we got the alternate board, case someone needs to be pulled from the benches. Here's just some stats about everyone who had at least 3 matches for this season's qualifier.
Now, Ramey, he did the Twisters and he did the Phenoms, right?
One of those combinations, yes.
Okay, and Bova did the Phenoms. And then Las Vegas, I saw him. Yep. And that's one of the reasons I picked, I thought Groner was so good, because Bovo was giving people problems to the Las Vegas qualifier. But the Phenoms qualifier, freaking Groner came out, smoked him in like 27 seconds. The first match, and it took him like just over a minute, the second one. So he didn't quite get the elbow genie points. Still love you, Jonathan Roberts, but you should have been in this season instead of doing your bouldering.
But yeah, no, that's it. Back to you.
Well, I mean, just short and sweet. So, pardon my at the in-laws house, I got some lighting issues here. Hey, there we go. It's not quite as harsh. Okay, so Well, I told you all I would give you the full Monty, my strategy. And Abe was, give him picked behind the curtain ahead of time, because hey, going forward after the draft, Abe is pure stats guy. He is neutral. He is Switzerland. He's a man of the people. But I have been helping him a bit. Getting him trained up and getting him ready for the season. So we talk a little shop, a little numbers type of stuff. Oh, come on, show him the shirt.
Oh, this is I need to like switch my logo and stuff, but this is just a shirt I wore in Vegas.
Yeah, no, it's still pretty dang cool. I like it a lot. Anyway, so CJ, I hope you have the URL or QR code ready. Do you for the second half of the show? No, so that's maybe a yes. You prove you do by putting on screen. Trust but verify, as President Reagan used to say. All right. So, oh no, that was my father-in-law. The CJ's like, oh, all right. So, here's the deal. I will be doing. We're actually going to do the second half of this show. That's going to be available via the Colorado Wolverines Patreon. So, go to coloradowolverines.com and sign up for the Patreon, and you'll get to see the second half of the show where I will walk you through exactly how things went. I use my strategy going forward, going into the draft, how things went, and kind of our reactions to it. So we're going to give you, again, the full Monty, pull the curtain back view of the draft from the viewpoint of a franchise owner. So, well, I don't really need to say goodbye to you because we're going to do a second half here, but I'll still sign off with everyone. CJ, do you got the QR code or URL for the Colorado Wolverines? Well, you could do the Patreon or you could do the main site. I'll take either one. I will keep talking for 3 minutes. Aye. So usually he's outside, but he's inside the house now. I guess again, Abe, what was your favorite part of the draft?
My favorite part. I just I guess my favorite part was, I don't want to say just the whole thing, but just like seeing like in real time, seeing like story points I could like take note of. I was just like, ooh, this is interesting. And like there's so many different directions you can go with the data and just conversationally.
Okay.
Yeah, so like seeing it actually go live and like I was like scoring everything. I really got like the first, I don't say understanding, but I really got it. I was like, all right, something happened here. This is significant. So that's my answer.
Okay. Well, I will give JB the reminder for CJ that he needs to put the Patreon and website links in the description. Thank you, JB. The other thing is that, well, you said there are story points. Okay. Well, that begs the question. What were your top 3 story points?
Definitely number 1, you guys stealing Groner for over 50% off. McCulley number 2, 28 seconds, 20-second finisher, last pick of the draft. Definitely getting him for a steal. And number 3, I would say Orande being the official number 1 draft pick because he got the most money.
That was a fun thing, right? Because Travis went first, but the Rande got $200 more. So that's
more.
$300 more.
$5,400.
Oh, I thought Travis got $5,200. Pardon me.
No, Travis got 51.
Oh, see, this is why he's now the data guy. That used to be my job to correct people. Thank you, JB. Says that Jaden move is legendary. Let's see if we can do that. So, guys, you got the QR code. That's for our second half. But I agree with you. That was a lot of fun. I mean, Nolan McCulley, he was on this podcast, and he manifested it. I loved that. That's a storyline right there. He said, hey, man, I'm going to find a way to do this. He was going to do the Philly Phenoms. I think that ice storm kept his plane or canceled his flight or something. But then he made it to Las Vegas, the toughest one. Man, it looked like he was going to win it for the first 2 matches. got the Hindu routine in less than a minute, which is like, that's insanity. And also it's really funny because like when it happened, it clicked in my brain. Like I'd seen him so many times before. It's like the only other guy that hit Hindu routines in competition. But then he kind of like sold out in his JJ match on some stuff and burned himself out, and then he turned the wrong way and got choked. And then Brett came back and leg locked him. So sorry, Abe, go ahead.
No, I'm saying he is one of 4 guys in the qualifiers out of all the 6 qualifiers that I went to at least 2. So 4 guys went to at least 2, and he's one of them.
Okay, pardon me. I've stretched the 3 minutes into too long. I'm getting the hurry up signal from the producer CJ. So, Abe, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I will not hold these grades against you because I know it's only your flawed data, or the way you weighted it. Hey, data guys gotta make fun of data guys. It's all good. Hey, but seriously, nobody appreciates the data guy, but you add a whole nother layer to the fun of sports. And so keep doing what you're doing. If anyone gets grief, it just shows they care. So they care about what you talk about. So thank you very much. And to everyone else, well, hopefully you hit this QR code and you see us on the second half here in just a couple minutes. And I will, again, go back the curtain, tell you the whole strategy going in and how it unfolded. Until then, not everyone can have a 20-pound brain, but I'll do my best to help you make up for it. Until next week, or a few minutes.